What's going on? What's going on, man? Got another episode. Talk About It pod. To the left of me, you know, we got Mike Jack with me. What's going on, Mike? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. You good, E?
Yeah. We got D Watt over there too. What's up, Hoss?
I'm good. We got somebody in the building today. It's on the floor today. Yeah. And we got some. Yeah, I'm gonna let you do you, E. Yeah, we gonna get it going though.
Got a real special guest, Detroit legend. Gotta know that basketball legend, period. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the hoop world. Like, just flat out get buckets. Everybody know him. We call him Sizzle. We got Jordan Crawford with us.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all boys, man.
That's all right, guy. How you feeling?
Yeah.
Love, bro.
Yeah.
No, you already know. You already know it.
Yeah.
I got a little quick one. I got to tail off the dribble. Look, just off the super strength. Me and bro, you know, this been my best friend since so he know everything. I had a little run with the Pistons. My what's this like? Right at the Cubs, 2022. And he shot me a message on the gram. But it gave me so much more respect for him. Because you know how we are from the city.
For sure.
But it gave me more respect for him because I knew who he was. But on top of the fact that he is who he is, I'm like, off the love.
Yeah, nah.
Just gave me a real gem. And off that, I'm like, yeah. So,
I was even thinking about that on the way over here today. But that's, you know what I'm saying, it's the whole, you know, you gotta just showing love. Cause it's easy where it's so easy not to. And you can be, and like, cause I was thinking about it, like, I never got to put a Piston jersey on. So anytime I see somebody from Detroit with a Piston jersey on, it is like, it'll make you mad and happy. You know what I'm saying? On some real hoop, competitive, just your dream shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, you gotta show that, cause it's niggas that really didn't show that. You know what I'm saying? Like putting us against each other right away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that should be, they already ain't seeing niggas from here. They ignoring that off top. They ignore you. I don't care how good you is. So it be that.
nah, bro. No, I had to tell you that. I probably told you that before, but
Yeah, you did.
I
for sure.
appreciate that because I know where you said it from on the side of the hooping tip, like just knowing the business that you've been through it, and on the side of just probably just really want to see me eat. So I'm like, nah, that's love.
Because it is like, just think about when you gonna look back on it, you gonna wish you was aggressive in that in the point. So it's like, you know how good you is. So that's what that shit was.
That's why I can't wait to get. I'm gonna let you do you, but I can't wait to get. I got some questions that me and him didn't seen the same on. I gotta hear his insight for it. Go ahead, do you though, E? Do you?
No,
E?
so even like just even talking about that, like how tough it is from coming from the city, like to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you be thinking like there's some type of vendetta against, like, you know what I'm saying, guys from Detroit? You know what I'm saying? Trying
I
to
mean,
make it to the
it's just personal, because like any man-to-man shit, business competitive, bro, it's gonna be some insecurities in one of the person. So that's all it is. It's just be like, Detroit people, we rough, but we smart. We aggressive, but we chill. You know what I'm saying? So that is a threat. You feel me? So they, you know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
You know
So
We adapt to our habitat.
yeah, they know
facts.
that. They know that. So, you know, it be that. You just got to play it. So when I do see somebody, you know what I'm saying, I be knowing how good we is too.
Yeah.
That be a thing. Like knowing how good we is, though. You know, you be wanting somebody to just get their opportunity for real. Because I remember K. Luke had the Piston jersey on.
Yeah.
Right.
And, you know, it was like one of them, like, damn, Snake. That's K. Luke. I've been seeing him since playing against each other since 4th grade. Like, damn, he got a Piston jersey on. You ain't seen them, but they don't be letting nobody from Detroit play on the Pistons.
No,
But that's it. We gonna stop.
I think they know it'll be too turnt, man. It'll be too turnt, man. Like, just coming up, ice, everything,
Real
coming
rap,
to the
though.
game.
A lot.
Real rap.
All right, man. Just even like
Clarence in the building.
I'm
what
glad
I
you can pull
see.
up on it. I guess you asked him on the vendetta side. Okay, I guess I've been meaning to ask you. So I didn't watch a lot of your interviews, but I don't want to kind of hear it. I want to hear it from my own perspective, just my own question on some.
Yeah.
So I guess you being from here, you got two brothers. Obviously, you know who Big Joe is.
Yeah.
How you feel about, like, did you
Shout
feel
out
like
to
you
Fago,
the OG, yeah.
For sure.
Did you?
I grew up watching
I
him.
guess you feel any pressure, or do you feel like you carrying a legacy? How you approach it?
It's both, because it's like you know what I'm saying? I had it for real, like, even though it's hard making it out, I had a real cheat code having my brother be. You know, that was a cheat code.
Yeah, true, sir.
So I just got to see shit and be like, all right, bet. When I get there, I'm gonna do that. When I get here, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them. And then he also was throwing me gems later on. That was like, how you even know that? Feel me? Because on the hoop tip, he used to hit. Let me tell you about this nigga, Joe. Bro, on the hoop tip, when I used to always be mad in games, I probably started a game off in the NBA first half. 3 for 7, 8 points or something. Don't get back in a second. And you know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, this how we talk on the phone about hoop. He'll be like I'd be mad, like, man, they should put me back in. I would have killed. I had 8 in the first half. You know what I'm saying? He'll be on some. Instead of going 3 for 7, you should have went 6 for 7. 5 for 7, you know what I'm saying?
Real big bro shit. Real big bro shit.
He was on that. And throwing me shit like that is like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop blaming other people. Don't look to blame other people, my nigga.
Fire.
And my bad. I'm glad you said that because I be training, working out kids and everything, and I be trying to tell the kids how important that is to like you just said, they'd come to me, well, coach took me out because I missed 2 threes in a row, didn't you? But why you ain't make them?
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta make them.
That's what
exactly.
That's
like,
what it's about.
That reality. So, no.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying? If you get that's just a whole, that's how you be better than everybody. You feel me? Ain't no different level in talent when you in the NBA. It be mindset. That's all that shit is. Yeah. But yeah, so it do be getting back to your shit though, it do be like, I forgot you said
basically what you carrying the legacy.
I be carrying because that's what keep me going now. It's like on some all the people that I know was good enough that just can have opportunity like this. So it be making me be in my head, you know what I'm saying? I be working, it be crazy. Yeah, you know. Like now I'm like Bruce Lee with this hoop shit. Like, my mindset. You feel me? That's how I get to even survive. You feel me?
Oh, for sure.
Just know how to maneuver through shit.
That's why you pulling up to the runs with the collar, with the collar shirt on. Nah, for sure, straight business.
Everything good. Like you feel me? You gotta play with niggas for real. That's the only way you can beat somebody.
Yeah.
I guess I throw this in there just knowing you on the hooping tip. Just you know, in our world, it's kind of like if your peers respect you. That'd be kind of like, because obviously you'd have been on the business side. We don't feel like you done got something, but your mans will probably hit you like, no, keep going. But obviously, I feel like I done got a chance to be around Lou Will. So like, I done been around some people that just full blown hoopers like Deion Waiters.
Yeah.
You might be universal. I'm like, you might be universal. Everybody really throw you in they like hooper. No, that's a hell of a hell of a tag though.
I appreciate that too, and it is because when you think about it, whenever you see me hoop, you ain't never seen me not trying to kill.
Fact though.
Don't matter the environment.
That's respect level, man. You know what I'm saying?
So now when they look back at it, and I'm still hooping, like I'm still active now. So it'd be like a real niggas whole perspective of me different. Because you know what I'm saying.
That shit'll make you instantly remember some shit like, he was on that shit, old savvy.
I remember I was subbing into a Drew game one time, a Drew League game, and it was against like James Harden, Chris Paul, Lou Will. I don't think was there that day, but it was like it was a nigga like just sitting on the side near the scoreboard, like, oh, this nigga gonna think he the best on the court. That's how you carry random. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be so in my head. I don't know. Even though I know, I'm a legend, all this, whatever, it still be like, I don't know people's perspective. That's why I'm always on some shit.
Damn.
It's that, too.
I respect it.
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's crazy. I think all the times I done seen you hoop, the first time I ever been on the court with you was the last time we hooped. That's my first time ever. Like, that's crazy, ain't it? I'm like, I done seen so many ones, and I was, this my man's too, just like that. I'm like, bro, I told him I think you probably in my personal real rap, you might be you might be the one out on the hoop side.
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That shit really, you know what I'm saying, my guy, the flow, like I just a crazy nigga, always wanted to, we wanted to be the best. We wanted to be better than Michael Jordan when we first started hooping. Me and my brothers, that's our mindset. Was like, nigga, we gonna be better than Mike. Right. But we thought Mike was the coldest ever, too.
Right, exactly. Them one-on-ones probably was so crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all one-on-ones probably was so crazy.
Man, that nigga was too, he wasn't even know, he was way too much.
He got the most dubs.
We ain't never even played ones when we got older. Like, that shit would have been too, nigga, we wouldn't have been got done. Yeah. But at the same time, he was dominant, though. Like, he was dominant. Like, the way he played, it was like, Like when he used to go up against the top other niggas that people thought was better than him, it was domination. It wasn't no.
Facts.
It was no question.
Yeah,
Huh?
it was like I'm gonna turn this up another level. Feel me?
Hey,
Like
quick story on that. I went to go see them down at Kobo. They played Denby.
Yeah.
My pops was the assistant on Denby staff. And my pops telling me, like, yeah, Renaissance got such and such, such. So I'm locked in watching. And like you said, whole different mindset, you can tell switch.
Yeah.
Like, this is for real, for real.
Yeah,
Like,
and I got to see, bro. Yes, I'm good and I'm talented. Then I got to see that on top, like coming up, getting to see him play against Deion Harris the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
That's hard.
And just seeing the nigga, bro, we used to walk just on the hoop and tip on our street. Bro, it was a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old nigga with Joe Taylor. He went to Henry Ford. He was 17. His younger brother was 15, and Joe was like 13. I was like 11. And Joe went and played the niggas one time and lost the first time, I think. And all we was thinking about that night, like, we got to go back down there.
Oh, yeah.
We got to go back down there.
Go get that.
Yeah, y'all, we were rocking with y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Real bro shit.
Niggas went back down there. He beat them niggas in front of me and in front of his older brother type shit.
That's
like
hard.
one some of
Yeah,
them, and
that's
it's like
hard.
that's how we came up on hoop. So when it was time when niggas thought somebody was better or just as good, it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Real
That's
competition.
Joe. Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying?
I don't even really want to one on the conversation the whole time, but now I gotta ask you, who's somebody you kind of feel like inspired you then, like outside of your brothers? Give me somebody like I had so many questions on the split end, but I just said this. Who inspired you outside your brother? And outside of that, who is one of your favorite? Like how everybody think you a hooper, who your guys then?
Yeah, see, like they all really here. Like only person I thought was good as my brother was gonna be Ramar Smith. Like when I seen Ramar Smith, and when we seen Ramar Smith, it was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought him, Chris Doug, of course. Like everybody from here, I think was good. You know what I'm saying? Like really, and I'm just talking about my little era, 2 years apart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like even Kalen Lucas, niggas never give K. Luke his credit on just how good he was as a player. So I be really on some hoop shit when it come to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what keep me survive. Like I get better not even getting in the gym, just thinking about hoop. You feel me? Like that type of shit.
I be telling people like you gotta really like live this shit for real. Like
Yeah, you do.
I even be thinking like when the niggas used to be shooting in the trash can, like that shit was important. Like that shit helped you out some type of way. Like
Even not playing against niggas at the runs and shit. You know
Yeah.
how hard it be to wait for them runs at 6 p.m. and knowing you about to play some niggas that just
come on now.
that's they second. That's their second nature. They ain't even thinking like this hard to do. This hard to do for me. I was just at the gym getting stretched for this an hour before. You feel me? So it be, you know, you be really having to. That should be. You really turn crazy for real.
I think I'll be at the point in my like career where I'll be kind of like giving everybody their flowers. Like I had the chance to play with K. Luke in summer league. My rookie year, like fresh out of college, K. Luke showed me a lot of love, bro.
Nah.
No, he for sure.
And you know what I said to you about, like, I thought you was the best point guard, like, playing in pro, like, one year. I forgot I told you, like,
You did.
it was around that Australia, you was the G League year and all that, but I was just looking, you know, I'd be looking at the way you play, you know what I'm saying? The way you just go about the game. That's why Tyrese so good this year. Even yesterday, Tyrese was scared as hell to start off. But
Man.
look how quick he was giving the ball up. Like, you gonna do something better with it than me.
Nemhard, you letting Nemhard do his thing.
Yeah,
Facts,
they always
facts.
get into a
Like,
straight
that's why it's so
ISO
hard to
shit.
check, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No facts. No
Facts.
facts.
That shit be crazy.
We were just shouting out Halliburton on the last joint. So he keep gaming shit.
Yeah, and then he cocky for real,
Yeah,
and he got
for sure.
he'll talk before he do it, and then do it.
Yeah,
You gotta
do
give
it.
some nigga respect on shit
sure.
like that.
Hell yeah.
Facts for sure.
That's when you know he really backing this shit up, though. Yeah, if he win this, it's a crazy run.
It is well, them teams like there's some good teams though. Like both of them, the way all of them aggressive, all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be everybody on there gotta be on their toes.
No, for sure. Because you see, they keep coming back. It's like the second time they done marched back late and just took that shit over. No, for sure. I'm thinking about this too, JC, like coming from like even high school, like I already know You say you like broke your ankle and shit, like coming from there. Like, was that shit like some of the like toughest times you could even think about, like even with the hoop shit, even like throughout your career?
Yeah.
Just staying motivated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lesson. It was a lesson. Like, patience was getting taught to me. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them I took well, as you look back on as a young dude, but it was like, damn, why I ain't get to show what I was about to show?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You was ready
Yeah,
for
you
that
can't
shit.
question, you know what I'm saying? You can't question God. But it was one of them. But then getting through it, knowing I was going to have an opportunity to further my career, just like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was, having my brother, man, for real, it was a cheat code. I knew, even when I was in the Ellsbury year, I was knowing, like, this ain't even really that important.
For sure.
I just need to go to AAU and kill front of them coaches for real.
For sure. As long as I go state to state with this shit and ball, I got this shit.
I'm seeing coaches coming to my house for Joe. Oh, yeah, they ain't at them games.
Right.
I know where they at. Yeah. So it was like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was still confident that I could make it.
Yeah, for sure. So that made like the transition easy, like to go to prep school a little bit, like
Getting through
like,
that
shit,
prep
I
school
got to.
was
Yeah.
getting through that prep school was like, okay, it gave me confidence to where like, damn, I can get through anything.
For sure.
That helped me out for. And then it was like, it was up from there. Like, I get to go to Indiana.
No, for
Man.
sure.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's
Big
up.
10.
Yeah.
It's on.
Everybody gonna see me
Yeah,
that
I'm
know
up.
me. Oh yeah, it's up.
I guess I'll segue right into the next question because I know this is a crazy feeling. How I feel to Xavier honored you, bro. How I feel about
Oh
it, bro.
man.
How was that?
Congrats
bro?
on that too, man.
Congrats,
Yeah,
bro. Nah, for real, that's big though, bro.
Well-deserved, man.
But I mean, I like
That's a crazy.
genuinely, yeah.
That's a good question because what it really showed me, it was like, because the fact that I won the Big 3 chip and then opened Craig Cafe, you was seeing like.
Yeah, shout out to the
that's-
Craig.
Yeah,
You gotta shout out to
Hey,
Craig,
shout out to
for sure.
man. Yeah.
Appreciate that, but that's what made them really honor me though too, and I'm still out here. You feel me?
Damn. Yeah.
And then that's what them niggas, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, I need some of that. You feel me? That nigga crack. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you poppin', gotta keep this shit going.
Y'all niggas know what
for
time
sure.
it is.
Damn, bro, for
But that
real.
shit still
That's
crazy.
fire,
Yeah,
bro.
for
That's
sure.
fire,
Think about
bro.
that shit. Hell yeah.
And that's what everybody gotta be on for. You gotta keep,
Just
you
keep
feel me?
going.
You gotta create motion out here.
Nah, for
You
real.
gotta have some leverage out this bitch. For
Nah,
sure.
for real.
You only had that motherfucker for one season too.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
But like that's even like, you know what I'm saying, little shit how we been gotten certain events is because they see that.
Yeah, yeah.
Girls, you know what I'm saying? It's big out here.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's fire right there for sure. So it's like who somebody you think you can like pat in your game at? Because like I ain't gonna lie, you know sometimes you see people. You'll be like, yeah, I can tell he look up to him right there. I can't really tell. Like your shit's so unique.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like it'll be surprising to hear who you would say like, you know, I used to kind of like steal little shit from him.
Yeah, like
if you
I look,
did.
no, or it's just like going against somebody and you see what they can do.
Yeah,
You be
yeah.
like, oh, no, I gotta be able to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like, yeah, so
Yeah.
that's even like Marshawn Brooks is one of them.
Yeah,
Like when I
for
start getting around him,
Damn.
I was like, nah, he getting layups though. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm
His shit
saying?
crazy.
Yeah.
His shit
He getting layups
bro.
a little bit.
Damn.
I'm
That's
a
a
little
hell of a
scared of that.
name.
Yeah, no, for sure. His
You gotta
shit
think I
crazy.
played against him in China 2 years ago.
Marshawn
He's
Brooks.
still getting it in.
Yeah.
What? He's still getting it in.
Nah, for sure.
What?
And he went there and won MVP a couple times, won some chips.
Guangdong.
He was
getting it
damn
in
near the
out there.
best player in the world.
You know, he was
For
getting
sure.
it. He was going ham.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, when I saw y'all cool, I'm like, man, what these two
No.
scoring ass niggas talking
He a
about?
crazy nigga. He crazy. He crazy.
For sure.
That's how we met. Like he told me and Petey was like leaving. It was like second day. Me and Petey kept leaving and going, kicking it ourselves. And she was like, "Hey, my nigga, I do what y'all do.
Right.
Stop leaving.
Yeah,
me
no,
out."
for sure, for sure.
Yeah, okay,
That's
okay.
like, damn, I had
Right.
to give it up to him. Like, oh, well, I wouldn't have done no shit like that.
Right, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
Hey, you know, I fuck with you. Yeah.
That's hard.
I got an NBA question for you. I guess I had my surreal moment. Did you have a surreal moment? Like, did it ever feel like? Did you like? I guess I'll let you take the lead on the question. How did it feel when you finally stepped on it? Like, how did you feel?
Well, it was definitely nervous for sure, but it was certain moments, like it was when I seen people. Like when I remember playing against like Paul Pierce, and I was at the top of the key, and he was like, "Shoot it, shoot it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "This nigga got me fucked
Yeah.
up." You know what I'm saying? But it was a surreal moment because it was like you can't just make it happen. I learned you can't just make it happen right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I was
yeah.
like, "Oh shit," because everything open for real in the NBA.
No, for
So
sure.
you got to start like thinking. But yeah, it was like moments like that. I remember seeing Shaq. He was on the Celtics. He was old as hell. And I like, this nigga is big.
Like Shaq, big as hell,
Yeah,
for real.
like
Man.
It's an NBA. This is an NBA player, my name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Certain shit, little shit like that.
Oh, for sure.
So,
Yeah.
Joe, with your whole time in the league, what helped you distinguish, like, understanding what separates a good player from a great one, and how you even get there to get great?
You do. You kind of gotta be crazy for real a little bit, like when you want to just be, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta want to just get better at it, and then I already had the tools to get better, the mental toughness to, you know what I'm saying, want to get through all that shit.
Right.
So you learned that, like, did you have it or not, for real? Because I remember, like, it was certain things that got me going. Because I used to not shoot after practice and shit. I used to be mad at the Wizards and all that, didn't shoot. And in Boston, I started working out because I was playing a little more, but still wasn't like just shooting, staying at the gym. I remember getting with Steph and them and seeing how happy they just used to be to shoot.
Yeah.
Like, man, I had to get like that again. Like these niggas just had 30 and then want to next practice shoot.
Real rap though.
Hey, if I
for
get on
sure.
that, I ain't gonna miss.
No
Right.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Real rap though.
I know that shit make you even respect them a little bit more too.
Yeah.
That shit supposed to happen. They put
That's how too I feel like I'm so good is because I respect everything.
Nah,
Like I ain't sleeping out here.
for sure.
You know, like even we was just watching the Mike B's
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I'm about to play them niggas next week.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
on that.
I'm literally
Let me see how these niggas
Look
look.
at some of these tendencies a little bit.
Right.
You know?
And I wouldn't even have seen it if I ain't come here. So it's
Yeah.
like I'd be like, yeah, this shit was perfect. Pull up and shit. I'm on them niggas' ass for real.
Hey, on some look, you know we'll segue into next. Don't be shy to pull back up.
Oh yeah,
we'll
for
have
sure.
you again. Yeah.
We kicking it. Y'all gotta have bro, cause bro want to get on here.
Who, Joe?
Yeah,
Man,
you
listen,
know we gonna get Frank over
Everybody
here.
pull up. Look, I told bro when we first even thought about starting, I say, bro, we want to celebrate everybody that we at some point
Right.
even had a respect for, admired, respected their craft, they grind, whatever they had going on in every field. Like it ain't even
yeah,
just that
for
though.
sure.
Like we bumped into facing them and told them,
For
yeah,
sure.
like we like this ain't even one of them. Like of course we feel like we gonna move out of this space, but
Yeah.
we just feel like everybody
Yeah.
else got it already going. Like Michigan got to start doing the same.
Nah,
I'm
for
like,
sure.
yeah,
That's,
it's
you
on.
gotta have, and this is a rough place to live, so you gotta kind of be like rugged, but you also you do gotta show niggas they love and keep that mindset of that, cause you feel me, it help everybody for real. You can't do this shit dolo out this bitch.
Hell no.
It's too
Real
tough
rap,
out
bro.
here.
It's
Dude,
tough out here.
it's
Real
dolo.
rap, bro.
Hell
And
no.
then it'd be crazy how much like everybody be tied in too. So it'd be like people be actually knowing each other and shit.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, yeah, we gotta connect for real and make that shit happen.
Yeah,
all the time.
respect everybody, and you know what I'm saying, all that. Cause even learning, like I staying hip. Like I gotta look at the UK Felders and be like, hold up, how good is they? This, you know what I mean? I can't just sleep and be like, nigga, we was the coldest and not ignore and just ignore some shit, cause then you slipping for real.
Facts.
So that's how just with that, you gotta respect everybody.
So this like a question for like you and D Ward though. Like, what was like the first time, that transition from the league to overseas? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that mentally? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even like talking to the, the future guys. You know what I'm saying? The guys who's in the league now.
Yeah, it was more than just hoop, and I just learned about myself for real, because I did it on some anger shit. Like that's one thing about me. My communication was bad for real, just on talking to people. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like they don't really know what I'm on.
Damn.
And I ain't even know that. You know what I'm saying? That's a little flaw. But like, cause even now I just make my decision on some just my perspective shit. You know what I mean? I don't let nobody say nothing to me. I just be on some, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But then I learned from it. And like, cause I'm going to China, I went straight from the NBA to China, and we was living in a hotel. We was living in like an old mansion. And it was like this dude, man, we had to wait to eat. Now they was cooking it, for us, but we had to wait till it was time and couldn't just go grab some food.
Right. That shit was on schedule.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was getting angry. Feel me?
No, I
You know
caught
what
the
I'm
good
saying?
China then. What year was that then?
That was 2014. I was in the league, my first rookie contract, and then was gone right
11 to
after that.
13, yeah. I guess man, I same way. I was pissed, bro. I was pissed. I guess mine was because I just had came off a year. We made it to the playoffs. I was on the 2A my first year. But I feel like I learned so much and I was ready to go, man, make that jump. Like I was locked in, and then it just didn't go how I wanted. So the whole year I was pissed. And same way, I'm like, I was just, I learned a lot about myself. And on top of that, bro, like I really realized how good I had it on just being able to make money too. Like so it made me grow up for real. I appreciate it for sure. So now to this day, like I embrace it now. Like,
You know how that's funny you say that because I be looking at you, Rob Edwards, and all that. I'll be like, because you said something to me the first run. I was asking you about like what you doing next and shit, and then you were just like, I ain't missing out on nothing. That mindset right there is a good one because I was a nigga for real. I didn't go a lot of places. I was at the crib. Feel me? I turned down a lot of shit just on some for my mental though, but didn't get a lot of money that I was supposed to go get. Feel me? So when you look like now, in my perspective, is like you know what I'm saying? You want to have all that change that you passed up. Feel me? Just so you can, you know what I'm saying? Because now your mentality a little different and all that. So them, when you be like on that, them be good to have. Like to have that mentality. I ain't passing nothing up, and I'm killing everything.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? That is a
No, on top of that, bro.
Niggas ain't fucking with you when you thinking like that.
No, for real. On top of that, y'all, I still be talking to bro about it. I be talking to Stout, of course, like just on the, like it make me grow up, just kind of seeing the impact I got. Like sometimes, just like you probably don't think about, it's somebody that probably think you really the coldest ever, and I be starting to think that about myself. Like so, it make me get outside myself and come to the runs and be on some like OG. Like so, when you say something about passing up, I got the perspective to give to somebody like, man, you chasing that, man, but you got to think 10, 15 years down the road now.
If they get that mindset, like if you teach somebody that early, and then they sharper.
No, for real,
man. Then they age. You feel me? And that's what that shit be.
Put them so far ahead of the curve.
Yeah, because when I was with New Orleans, when I got back in the league after being out 3.5 years, I got back. And when I was with New Orleans, that's why I wasn't missing nothing. Because I was just like, y'all niggas worry about this little shit. I shouldn't even be out here for real. I shouldn't even be on the court. Y'all niggas tripping.
You instantly got the cooking at that bitch.
Shoot that bitch in half court going in. Fuck it. Nigga, I ain't supposed to be out here.
That's right.
Y'all worried about this little stupid shit.
Right.
Bro, you so funny, bro. So many questions, me and him, bro. You gotta think this is my best friend. So like he didn't see my whole journey from everything to everything. So my mindset, everything how I talk to him, he probably know everything. So I now being around somebody that's a scorer, like I play point guard for real. So to hear somebody score, so I be thinking like, it's so much I done passed up. I know you probably think you left so much loot, and you was getting 50s.
Yeah, nah, you talking about like paper?
Just more, nah, hooping, just on the mentality. Like you get in, it's time to hoop. Like
as far as my like the prime years, that's what I hate. That's why I still be mad at. Like I can still be like sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like y'all ain't see me in my prime.
Man.
For sure.
Feel me? Because I ain't even like talking about just killing. It's like putting on the whole show, talking to the crowd, knowing I'm about to do it and letting y'all know and y'all seeing that, and then I'm doing it. Man, that's where it be. You feel me? And even now, that's what keep me sharper though too. Cause like being in the big three, that's all I was on. Like nigga, y'all acting like this shit ain't sweet. Nigga, this shit on CBS. I'm in the States, nigga. This shit, I'm in the, yo, grandma's channel is
good
on purpose. I mean, like incidental on CBS. Right. That shit turn on CBS. Nigga, somebody gonna see me. That's what I be on. So you feel me? That's what keep me sharp and even going to the runs and being like if niggas get to see me at me and I, you know what I'm saying? So and then, bro, in the NBA, that's what I'll still be mad at. They be like, they ain't get to see me like have a franchise. Like, every day I wake up and I know I'm playing 25 minutes. Not even
30. Not fuck the 30.
Fuck the franchise player. Just knowing I'm playing every day. I ain't even get that. And I did what I did. You feel me? I was never comfortable nowhere I was at.
And that's crazy because I wanted to just talking to the kids because not all the kids nowadays think they're a scorer. You was an elite scorer. So just talk about how how it is to be an elite scorer and be efficient doing it. You get on, like you said, you might play 12, 13 minutes. You got 8 points.
Yeah.
Kids don't understand that. Like being efficient while doing it is more important than I shot that bitch 35 times.
Yeah, and I ain't get to show that in the league for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I didn't get to show is how, I'm really efficient as fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I not miss nothing out here.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? You got to be realistic with yourself, too. You got to know what you, like, I know I'm cold, but I ain't tripping on when I get out there on.
Yeah.
Feel me? You feel me? Sometimes that's the thing about being comfortable and not being comfortable, because when I know I only got a short leash, then I might do some shit I wouldn't normally do if I knew I'm going to be out there. Then you're going to see me cold from the jump.
Right.
I know I'm going to be out there. If I know I only got a little bit, I might shoot a little bullshit.
Yeah, but it's
you
dope,
feel me? 'Cause
I'm out here.
I'm trying it.
Yeah.
I'm trying out. You feel me?
Yeah.
So the mindset of just being realistic with yourself, kids, you know what I'm saying? That'd be my thing to them. It'd be like, be realistic. You got to really know if you good or not. And that separates you from being better than niggas, for real.
Yeah.
It's for real.
Fire.
If you had anything different, like, that you would do in your career, like, what you think? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you could do something different.
It'd be just, like, the opportunities, certain things I ain't talk it out with everybody, where I had a mindset of just, like, nigga, I'm about to show y'all, instead of just slow down, listen, you know what I'm saying? Some of them. Because I got real gems from, like, my moms and all people. Like, they used to say, I remember my mom used, like, one time when I was with the Wizards, and she was saying, like, you think that people like you running around here with chains and fresh and all this shit, all this swag, you think them niggas like that?
Yeah.
You this confident? And I heard what she was saying, but I ain't really take it and be like, nah, mine different than how somebody else looking at you. Because that's how it is, too. When them people know you good and you confident and all that, versus somebody who happy to be here and ain't good as you, you feel me? They gonna get that nigga because it's just too much to be around.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's the thing about being in the league too. It's a pecking order when you can feel your pecking order in that NBA.
Tuh D's.
Yeah.
You feel it. Yeah. And if
you a little nigga around here.
Tuh.
Right. But I was somebody who was a little nigga but was running around that bitch like and still getting out there for 2 minutes and shooting it from half court and making that bitch.
Let's get it.
So it's like, hey, y'all, we gotta slow him down.
All the way, right?
We gotta slow him down.
I guess I'm gonna let you do this. Look, just on the simple fact that you can say that though, but as far as on that end though, just knowing how much you done went through with, like, from it, what would you really like? Now that you see somebody that's
That's a good
cold,
question.
yeah, because I know. Look, now that you done been through it the way you done been through it, and you see somebody just as good as you, what you gonna tell them now?
I'm gonna tell him, nigga, that shit tricky waters, my shit. Don't go my way. You feel? You gotta be cold as a motherfucker and really do it on top of it.
No, real.
And it ain't, fuck all that. Go get that paper, make it easy on yourself, trick them first, and then show them how cold you is. You know what I'm saying? For real, because it was like, I ain't never trip out for real. You could just tell what I was on. And they wasn't, they don't like being around a confident nigga, like, and you know what I'm saying? How I carried it. So, you know what I'm saying? But you could be a little, if you smart, what's even smarter than me is like, because I knew my reality. I knew I was that good. You feel me? I wasn't tripping. But at the same time, if you could trick them first, then show them how good you is, just as good as me.
Right.
Yeah, now you really playing it.
Look, I come from Michigan on it. So basically what he's saying is more so you gotta just read the room, bro. You just really gotta read the room. Like, it ain't, and it come with some immaturity, but it come with, like, checking your pride at the door.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta check it. Like, cause everybody gonna have to go through it. Everybody at some point gonna be somebody. But you ain't gonna be everybody's everybody every time. But just understanding where you at, read the room. And at the end of the day, you gotta feed your family. So don't trick yourself out.
Yeah, for real.
These niggas going to the room blind as hell, man.
And that's what hurt me the most. I be seeing, I'm like, bro, you ain't even gotta do that, bro.
Yeah, because that's my thing too. People nowadays, they can't even, like, let somebody else have it. Like, it's somebody else's time and you just chilling. Nah, they gonna come post and try to top your shit.
Literally,
You feel?
literally.
Like, no, that nigga popping, let him have
Literally.
it. If you can't sit while another nigga have it and then you plotting on your shit, bro, you ain't gonna never be as ill as
Hell no.
him. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit. It ain't about, come on, man. Y'all wasting y'all energy out here.
Hey, man, crazy.
You got one, cause I love sitting across with somebody that did it. We ain't got to talk about basketball. Now I got to spin it on this side. Give me your most iconic person you'd have met in any way, or somebody, or is it somebody that you ain't never meet that you wanted to meet, or if you got a chance to meet him, let me hear that one. Like
If it be Muhammad Ali, I ain't never get to meet him, but I be thinking about like how he was carrying it, and like that's how I be looking. You feel me? That's some sweet ass niggas.
No, for sure. Especially at that time too, though, for him to be popping this shit like how he was.
You know what I'm
After
saying?
going 15 rounds,
so that's
he even had some breath to pop some shit at the 15 rounds. Crazy. So Muhammad a whole different type of nigga. Anyway.
Y'all on some Malcolm X, though. On some Malcolm X, though. They on that bag for sure.
No, for real. That's how I be like, man, you can't be tripping out here, because some of these niggas did it. You know, acting like you the shit, bro.
No,
That's a hell of a perspective, dog. Yeah, for real, though.
That nigga was supposed to go to the
One down.
Said, hell no.
No.
It's not happening, man.
Yeah, for real. I don't even. Y'all think y'all won't give up hoop or some little Instagram, and they gave up boxing. I ain't going, man. What?
Literally.
I'm giving this up. I don't care how good I am. I am the greatest, but I give it up.
But I give it up.
No,
right.
I guess who you did get to meet that you probably got a chance looking up to, that you did you get a chance to meet somebody?
I can't even think about it on the spot right now, but I remember as a little nigga seeing Grant Hill at.
Oh, you got cold story. What you mean? You got
that's cold.
like that's
at
vintage.
a camp, Tyndall. Yeah, like some cold shit. I remember going to see Mike as a young nigga with the Pistons.
That's cold.
You know,
We ain't never
see, that's the thing. That's the hoop shit we really came from. My parents, they used to like tease us for being Mike fans.
For real?
They was nigga Isaiah Thomas, that nigga Mike, soft as hell.
Yeah.
Y'all in here, nigga, making us cry. 5 years old. That's the type of hoop shit we came from. So that's why. And then we ended up being good. Our mindset was crazy. We didn't even know it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, our parents used to be like, nigga, y'all like Mike, y'all soft as hell. My mom one time, in the last game of my 7th grade year, I had like an average game that it wasn't up to me. And I remember she got to arguing so much it was all of us was in the family. You know, my mom was around 4 men all the time. You know what I'm saying? 3 boys and her husband.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? She used to have to deal with a lot. But I remember one time she was so mad that they was taking it easy on me. She got out the whip. My auntie was in front of her. We was at a red light. My auntie got out. She got out the whip, got in my auntie car like, y'all niggas being soft. Y'all being soft. That nigga playing trash. He was weak. Yeah, it was like that type of feeling. Like, man.
Oh, stretched out.
It was real hoop shit. We didn't even know it. Like, my mom crazy as hell. That's where we get our confidence and swagger from. She be like, what? I remember she told me, like, don't tell nobody you a shooting guard. You a point guard. Damn. Like, she was saying that on some young shit. Tell everybody you a point guard. And we used to be like, man, you don't know what you talking about. Chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She was like, nah. Then as I seen, you get less opportunities not being the point guard. You feel? If you labeled as a point guard, then you get the ball first everywhere you go.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That 2 guard shit, you gotta have a good point guard.
Come on now. Come on now.
She's so schooled.
Yeah.
She's schooled.
I'm talking, bro, it was crazy. And you know what I'm saying? I even realized that a little later, but the fact that I'm still going, me having this perspective, it be keeping me like, even this big 3, I'm about to kill these niggas.
No, for
They
sure.
don't know what I'm on.
Man.
I put the weed down. I'm just letting y'all know.
So we can go ahead
I'm a
and
shake.
we can label the MVP right now.
Yeah, so
MVP.
I might let I'm smart too. I might let the white get it. Just
okay, for sure. The other leg for the overlay.
But they don't know.
Yeah, I'm
They don't know what's going on.
No, that's fire. Hey, look, now I'm gonna throw you in the fire too, because everybody be having the same question with me. I'll be like this: just don't even, just go ahead. I want you to just completely pop it. Don't even be politically correct like me. Where you rank yourself amongst the Detroit? Like, and I'm talking about the D. Coleman's. I'm talking about the J. Roll. But we gotta think. Yeah. You carrying it how you carrying it though. Like everybody, you ain't gonna say no outlandish. So I really want to hear how you feel about you on the just straight roll the ball out tip.
Yeah, if you roll, I mean.
Cause I'm in that conversation too, so I gotta hear it.
Yeah, when it come to like 5-on-5 and playing, and me being a big part of the team, I think I can be anybody as far as just knowing how to learning how to like a rhythm of a game go, the ups and downs, all that. I feel like I got a chance with anybody.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? But then but also me giving other niggas they respect keep me sharper to where I feel like I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never doubt nobody. So I don't doubt the Derek Coleman's, all that. But when I come to like, I don't think nobody, for real, I don't think nobody better than my brother.
Yeah.
Big Joe?
Yeah, I don't think nobody, he was like, he under the rim. You see how big he is. He under the rim still in and out niggas.
Yeah.
And getting to the rim and laying it over niggas. Like all the handles, could shoot, was under control, want to lock you up.
Right.
Nah, I ain't just scoring on you. You know what I'm saying? And niggas, that's his whole thing. Like niggas never get to see that. He be still tripping. When we be talking hoop, man, my nigga, we be tripping. Not the shit. We be how deep we get on just watching the game last night and talk about it the next day. Feel me? Like he'll get mad one day randomly when niggas was hyping James Harden, like he unguardable, he can get past anybody. He used to sometimes trip. Man, I lock that shit up. You know what I'm saying? He get mad that niggas think he's so good and he'll get back on his. Like niggas don't know how good you know what I'm saying? I'll lock shit up and I'll score every time. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody's better than him for real. But I respect the J. Rose, how he carried it. Chris Webber, you know what I mean? Dominant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Derek Coleman. Feel me? I ain't never, Steve Smith, I ain't stopped. I ain't even. And the other ones, you know what I'm saying? Tony Tobers and all that, you know what I'm saying? I get into some.
Bro, you about to make us.
Hold on. Rashad Phillips. We gotta talk Rashad.
We gotta get shot on here too.
So listen, Rashad Phillips is just the swagger and how he was really averaging 30, shooting from deep, putting on shows consistently at highest level.
Yeah,
feel me? And just what he meant to the city and how it was a whole movement. Well, you know what I'm saying? Rashad Phillips is one of the ones where everybody, you know what I'm saying?
You about to say.
And everybody get him his respect. Yeah. Like, you don't hear too many people beat him out like they like,
Yeah, because it was really a movement too on top of his, feel me? That's when I always seen. Like I was young, like, man, I remember when I was 9 years old, I used to start thinking like, I'm the best 9-year-old in the world.
Yeah,
Feel me?
sure.
Like, that's how, you know what I'm saying? And then I remember when I went and first seen Twan Porter in the 8th grade, I had to go see them. And him against Mike Peoples' little brother, and they was both in the 8th, and I was in the 8th, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Dang, I might not be better than him right now. That made me go in the gym, go crazy.
Yeah.
Nigga, Twan Porter called me out. We both went to Renaissance. He was playing on varsity. I had the chance to, but I knew I really, you know what I'm saying, wasn't ready. It was Joe, Malik, everybody was still they was a powerhouse. But I could have played, but it was still, you know what I'm saying? TP at Michigan State team camp on the main floor, he called me out, want to play one-on-one. I had to play that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He beat me like 10-9, 10-8, one of them. But I just remembered that moment, like I couldn't back down.
Yeah,
and I was like, nigga, that's TP though.
Yeah.
Right. I can't check this nigga.
Right.
Yeah,
But fuck, he just called me out. And I think I'm the best. So it was one of them moments where, you know what I'm saying?
So you did you was at Rennie with
Yeah, I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
That's hard. That's hard.
Freshmen. We had Sam Cannon, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He was there. He was cool.
Oh shit.
We had Tony.
Going on over there, man?
That's what I'm saying. Man.
Y'all was getting together. That shit would have been OD.
What? Our freshman year, we was in that crazy as hell. But cold as a motherfucker.
Yeah, damn, that's
Cold
crazy.
as a motherfucker. Yes, that was he. They was older. This was the night, and they was still 11th grade. So we had 12th grade.
Oh
too.
yeah, okay.
We had Tony McCants. I don't know if y'all remember him. We had a whole bunch of niggas though. But we was all supposed to go in together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit, Renaissance was just too hard for a nigga. But you know what I'm saying? How could he stay in that bitch? How could he stay in that bitch? It was too much. I used to be like, how my brother doing it? Like, how you doing this shit? He was doing it though. You know what I'm saying?
He figured that shit out.
But yeah, though, like, no, it was, I was originally 06 and I reclassified. Like, I can tell y'all crazy shit. Like, I never started on the family.
Damn.
What?
Until, like, even when I reclassified and played with K. Luke, Manny, Darrell, I wasn't starting in.
Hey, Coach Bo told me that shit.
Yeah,
He told me that shit.
I wasn't even starting in.
Yeah.
And then Manny was actually the real nigga. The last tournament was like, because they was starting Cersei, because we needed some height. You know what I'm saying? We'd be 4 guards and one. That nigga Manny went up to Speedy, like, man, start Jordan.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck all that shit. And we went out there And I started like the last 2 terms and some shit, but that shit was live. But I ain't never. That's the thing niggas don't know about my story. Like I was also, like I already, as confident and cocky you may think I am, nigga. I went through some shit, like on some not starting and understanding, like still showing I'm cold in these situations. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
So that's a thing too.
Yeah.
For real.
Like that shit ain't come out of nowhere. You know?
Nah, for real.
Like, seen
You
both
know,
sides.
and I didn't know what I was doing when I was doing it.
Yeah.
But now as I look back, you know what I'm saying, even to keep the mindset, like to want to go kill in the Big 3 this year. Like my brother be on shit, like, how you want to still do this shit?
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He be tripping. Like when I be telling him that, yeah, I go play the ones against Nazir, but they got to give me the paper. Right. He be like, how the fuck you want to put yourself in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It be the love hoop, but it also be his perspective. Like, man, that shit hard as fuck. It do be both. But it keep the fact that I know I can still do it, I be knowing like I got an edge on the nigga. Because I just, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going through what I'm going through for real.
Yeah, bullshit.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. We still we feel like we don't get the respect, but you done named so many names, bro. You know how many names you named Steve Smith, but I got Ohio homeboys. You know they throw the Bron in there and the Callies, they throw that in.
Yeah,
Like, you just named some killers though.
No, like in like Deion Harris, bro. Niggas that didn't get the. Man, these niggas was. I met. That's how I knew I was good enough. Cause when you used to hear about names that you didn't see them play yet out the country, you would think they so cold. Yeah, but then I learned when I started going out the country and seeing other niggas, I was like, bro, the niggas I'm playing against in Detroit is better than all these niggas.
For sure.
Bro, that's real though. That's really real though.
You feel all the time.
Yeah,
that shit really
like,
real.
Damn. So I ain't worried about nobody. Like when I seen Ramar Smith and I started getting close up to him, because that was a nigga I was like, I ain't better than yet. And he was my age. I was like, I ain't better than this nigga Ramar Smith. You know what I'm saying? But then when I got to like going into the 12th grade, he was going to the 12th. He probably was still better, but I was like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I played against Chris Doug my junior year. He was a senior. We both had 28. He won, but it was like,
I'm on my way.
Yeah. I'm playing against these niggas now. You know what I'm saying? It was,
You named some killers though. You named Manny. You named Pete.
Yeah, Manny, bro. I don't slack nobody. Like Manny, the way he dominated high school, he really jumped on the nation.
On the national,
on the national scene, just because how much he dominated at Redford, bro.
Literally,
hey, bro.
Getting 50s, niggas was hearing about that shit all the way.
Right.
Hey, bro. He had
triple doubles and shit.
Friends. What? My pops at Osborne, I remember coming in the house one day. He like, hey, bro. He walked in. I'm like, pops, what's wrong? Like, man, he shot 25 free throws. I'm like, who? He like, Corporeal. They like, Manny. But you gotta think I'm probably like 8th, 9th grade. I don't know what's going on. But nah, then he ended up going to Michigan. Nah, I done seen his story. I'm like, nah, bro. Manny used to put work in for
Michigan
real,
Mamba.
Yeah,
you know
he put work in for
what
real.
he did in the D League, and bro, these niggas, you gotta really pay attention to what somebody doing versus who people hyping.
Yeah.
Right.
Facts.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you see somebody really putting in some work, don't act like you don't see it.
And Manny was up in Ann Arbor with them woods on, them wood
he was holding up there.
Literally.
He said that made me go to that
shit.
bitch.
Him and Petey, what they was doing at Michigan
For
season.
sure.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? We can't.
Do y'all call him fresh?
Yeah.
Oh, they okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, bro.
they say Manny was in class with the wood bucket
Man,
in Ann Arbor.
They made me go to that bitch. They made me go to that bitch for real.
Crazy.
He crazy as hell.
Crazy, dog.
I literally remember seeing Petey at Eastland when I was young. Petey belt, like, bitch said Petey on that bitch. I said, yo, Petey getting that money right now.
Petey said he put 80,000 miles on his Cadillac truck just going back from Ann Arbor to Detroit. 80,000?
80,000.
That was the
That's
funniest.
crazy.
Come on, man.
Fact. That's
Just come
crazy.
home every day.
But when we first went in the NBA, them niggas was like, they was already buying shirts with no label. They'd go to Louis V and buy a shirt with no Louis V on it.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I'm just not buying. I'm like, no, they gotta know.
Yeah.
They got a new
Yeah, Petey buying white tees with no LV on it. Like, y'all tripping.
I need
But I'm
that
learning
LV
out
on
this bitch bed. I see what y'all niggas on.
Yeah, right.
Y'all
I ain't on that right
tripping,
now.
man.
Yeah, fact. I'm gonna wait for that. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
Fact.
they was niggas was hard, man.
Real rap. They the reason. They probably part of the reason I went to Michigan for real, bro. The stories, bro, like Fresh and all them, like the stories. Even Corey was up there when they was up there.
How good Michigan been since they left was a big testament to them boys.
Facts.
Real?
No, we showed them dumb love.
Yeah,
Nah, we showed them dumb love. Every time I see
y'all
man,
niggas
it's
be good
love.
and Michigan be good as a motherfucker, making it to the 4-8 every year.
Yeah, no, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
Michigan ain't no lame program. Them niggas really getting it done out that bitch.
Gotta give him respect.
No,
on
I be
that one.
I be segueing and showing everybody, look, bro. The year I had my freshman year, bro, we had Karis, Nick, Mitch, Glenn. Then you got to think the year before that, Trey was up there.
Trey was
Yeah,
up there,
what Trey, how good he is.
Yeah.
Trey
Hey,
Burke,
nah,
good.
nah, he real.
Shout out TB,
Nah,
man.
shout-
My baby TB.
He had
And
some of the best shit
and
of
he
my
be in the city. My
That's my
baby.
baby.
Yeah,
That's my, he hosted me on my
he really
visit.
did.
That's my baby for real. That's my dog.
Like in my lifetime, that's some of the best like college shit. Like, you know, so I be wishing that shit could be like that again.
Yeah,
Like, you used to watch that shit like, damn.
yeah, for sure. I seen what's crazy. I seen Trey Burke his 10th grade year. They came to Xavier camp. And Jared Sellinger was the senior. So niggas was saying, like, look at him.
Right.
And this nigga was a 10th grade. I'm like, oh, damn.
Man, you like, no, that nigga right there,
I'm
cold.
like, hey, I with that bitch for real. Hit me.
He literally get the hang with
It's crazy. Like the hoop world crazy, and I like my perspective of like really being aware out here and be on it. That's what became like, even like I don't be really tripping on being back in the NBA and no shit like that, but I watch it every day. I be knowing if like 'cause I be watching how hard niggas playing this playoff. I'm like, damn, can I score out that bitch? I be looking at, I be thinking like that. Like, damn, them niggas playing hard as hell.
Yeah, for sure.
I seen Dort yesterday cut a nigga off about 5 times. I'm like, damn. Like, this nigga Dort on some. This nigga Dort moving them bitches like a motherfucker.
Play defense like a football nigga.
Yeah,
like, that's how
he chesting up. Well, I'm like,
I
damn.
be
Dort.
real. I be in tune with the shit. So you know what I'm saying, niggas, and that's even the advice for the kids. Like, man, be for real. Stop just reading off some stats, nigga. Like that's what I be meaning when they be comparing who the best ever. Like y'all go straight to stats. Like I feel it, but at the same time, y'all gotta really know. Like that's why Kawhi was so good. Like Kawhi, James Harden had 56. Kawhi, this one they was playing against each other. James Harden had 56 and Kawhi had 26, but we ain't. You know what I mean? That's why he went and won the motherfucking chip that year. Toronto. Right now, he just know what the game need right now.
Yeah.
Every
Right.
time. Like, each play down, like, okay, I know what I'm on.
I know we cutting into time. I got one question, then we gonna because I seen Kawhi up close, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He healthy, bro. Shit don't look real, bro. I used to be like, bro, he on the floor. Like, if he on the floor, I'd be like, bro, we got a chance to win. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he'll really stop all this. Like, he'll stop all that. Like, and then he'll really get the.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, nah, he's serious.
That's what, see,
bro.
we can get into hoop. Like, that's how I be saying, like, me and my, like, how we talk hoop. We go on some, like, niggas be wanting to, like, compare rings and all that. They be like, nah, how you really get your ring?
Fact.
And like,
Yeah,
Kawhi
yeah.
really got traded to the team he ain't want to go to.
Right.
Went
in.
won it with them
Got it
niggas.
in.
Won it
And
with
then
them.
dipped.
Got up
Yeah,
out
dipped
here,
on the
man.
bed.
How you gonna say he ain't the coldest?
For
Like,
sure.
fuck all that.
For sure.
Nigga had this or that.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Fact.
what?
No, he the coach.
Feel me?
When,
Oh, he the coach.
he was dunking that bitch with the left like Mike, all type
All
of wild
type of
ass
shit.
Bro, they
shit.
had team meeting saying he was shooting too much early in the season. Niggas was mad at him because they traded DeMar and all that.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
What up, Poop? What up, D?
All right, man. But I wrap it up, fellas, man. Appreciate you, JC.
Yeah,
pulling
nah,
through,
it's been love,
Sir,
man.
yes, sir.
So,
Special one right there.
y'all made it
man.
real comfy for me.
So, for sure. Drop some gems on there for you, too, man. See y'all next time, all right? We getting into it. Talk about it.
I ain't gonna lie, we just said some shit on there, y'all.
Man.
So,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I told you, bro. I'm getting to a point in my life, bro. We really appreciate that shit for real.